Hello, good morning, everyone. So this is the post dry fasting day. Yesterday I broke my fast in the morning at 6:30. It's about the same time now. Right now I'm actually cooking a protein-rich meal. So as you can see, I'm almost done. I just wanted to put it in here. The steak's almost done. I'm making steak and salmon, which adds up to about 600 calories. And then if you count the eggs, it's about 720 calories. So, yeah. The thing about this is, yesterday I broke my fast with a bunch of fat, which wasn't a mistake, actually. But I will say that now that I'm looking back, the dry fast probably isn't worth the squeeze. The effort or whatever isn't worth the squeeze, because, well, I have to give some cautionary tips actually, because right now I feel like I compromise my health. Honestly, I just after I think I'm gonna feel a little bit better, because I started eating a little bit of the meat, so I just kind of cut off a little piece and stuff. I'm like, okay, I'm feeling a little bit better. But yesterday, I was feeling fine, after breaking the fast and stuff like that, and drinking some coffee or whatever. But I want to say around like 3:30 p.m., I felt like absolute shit. Like, it was so bad. I thought that I was gonna die or something. I was like, I need to. I felt like I needed to eat as much as I shouldn't eat. It's weird. It's the weirdest feeling. But the ultimate thing was, the main reason is because the caffeine is because I had too much caffeine. This is what I recommend. If you're gonna do a dry fast, do not try to go without when you break the fast. Go the whole day without caffeine. It's gonna screw you up, because you're already gonna get a pump from it, and and then it's just gonna make you feel weird, like the weirdest feeling, almost like you're high, and you're like you're in a panic mode. It's so weird. I was kind of like in a panicky mode, but I forced so around 3:30 I just clocked out. I was like, you know what, I can't handle this, and I just went to bed. I basically just tried to rest it off, and I was just suffering so much. It was horrible. I felt like my digestive system slowed down to like a cold degree where nothing would flush out and stuff like that. And so it just felt so bad, and I was trying to drink water and all that stuff, and nothing was working. And right now, so in a way, it's like your cortisol kind of went in and out. It was weird. But right now I feel fine in a sense. But sometimes it comes back, like that panicky feeling. So yeah, I do not recommend dry fasting unless you really are familiar with how to stave everything off. Now, what's going on right now is that technically I'm kind of breaking the fast in terms of how using high protein and stuff. Yesterday I didn't have much protein, I just had a bunch of fat. So, so now I'm actually having the protein meal, rich meal. And so, seems like I'm going to feel a lot better after this, And in general, when they say you have red meat and stuff, they say that it's meant for repair. So it might make sense. Maybe something happened. I've actually also, with my coffee yesterday I had 4 shots of espresso. So I had 700 milligrams of caffeine, which is pretty crazy. But I was gonna put collagen in there and I didn't. So that was another mistake I made. And it's just, oh man, it was just crazy. You got to be hella cautionary when it comes to this. I just did not feel good at all. And so it was weird. We had a meeting yesterday, and I was like, everything seemed fine. everything was fine up until like 40 minutes in the meeting. For some reason, I started feeling panicky. You know, I was like feeling hella panicky, and I was like my heart rate was increasing. I was like, what the hell is going on here? And I was like, just push through the meeting, man. You gotta stay here, man. And they called me out during the meeting. I was like, fuck, like I can't participate because of the way I feel and stuff. And it just seemed like I was like on fire when it came to like answering questions and trying to participate and stuff. Like more than ever, I was on fire. I was like boom, 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 boom. It was crazy. Like it felt like my whole entire mental capacity went through the roof. But that was because of the combination of caffeine and the after effects of the dry fast. And but at the same time, I had this feeling like my health compromised, like my digestive system slowed down or whatever. So right after that, I basically felt like I shouldn't be eating at all, but that was a mistake. It's like, why should you not eat? You know, that's the whole thing. It's like you still have to have an appetite. And it kind of felt like this sense of like almost like the things that I enjoyed before were gone. Like I couldn't find a way to channel anything anymore. That's how it felt. And which is actually bad because I started realizing on the day that I did the dry fast, I should have been going out and doing things that I enjoy, that's going to make me reduce stress and stuff. I didn't realize how important that is. And it's because these things kind of fly under the radar because time goes by so fast, you're not catching what's going on. So I should have been doing that, and I didn't. So that was one of, like, basically my number one mistake. And God, I think I really need to do something I enjoy so that I can relax, you know, or else that cortisol is just going to keep going. It's just going to keep going on and stuff. So, you know, that cortisol is going to stay there and it won't go away. That's basically what's happening. It's like it'll stay there and it won't go away. And you're like, what the hell's going on? I didn't, you know, I thought I could control this. Like I didn't sign up for this kind of thing, you know. By the way, here's my 800 calorie meal. It's pretty good. I'm gonna add a little bit more calories, pour some olive oil and tahini, or you call that sesame oil. Maybe I'll flex a little bit. No, but and then the next thing I did was I weighed myself this morning, and I realized I was a little heavier, but it's okay, you know. It's the process. And for once in my life, or not once in my life, but for once in a long time, I gotta turn this off. Oh yeah, no, it's already on. For once in a long time, it feels like right now that all my fitness goals and stuff are completely irrelevant. Like I gotta just focus on my health, like my mental health and all that, and try to get back to like something normal, you know. And it's just like it's so weird how it feels right now. And because of the panicky situations. And also, I'm probably not going to have caffeine for the next day. I mean, it's so weird. But yeah, but yesterday I had only about 1,000 calories. And that was because I know what it's like when I try to break a fast and when you try to eat all at once. Like, and that's the thing, like you'll have a tendency to try to eat everything all at once because you're kind of worried that you need to. And like your digestive system's slowing down and stuff. So, but the thing is, you have to stick to your principles. You know, that's the other problem. But then, if there comes a point where you're like, well, I gotta make sure my mental health is good and stuff like that. The thing is, you still have to stick to the principles, and that's the one of the problems. And then the other thing too is, but like. That's the thing, is that your mind is trying to tell you need to eat more, but that's actually not true. Like, you would actually end up just like making yourself feel worse, I think, if you eat too much. Like, this is kind of like the effects of like trying to come off of a 7-day fast or whatever. Like a year ago, and now I realized the mistake I was making was eating too much too fast and stuff like that, and then you just blew up. So, and not just that, but it would actually make you feel worse throughout the days. And so that's why I only had fats. That's why I only had fats, and I stuck to low calorie, and I didn't eat all at once too. Actually, you didn't see, but I didn't record it. Um, but yeah, that's the problem, you know. So you know, I this is like kind of like a warning of anybody interested in doing a dry fast, because yeah, it's important that you don't kill yourself over it, you know. And yeah, I just gotta stick to it. But yeah, I'm gonna actually, you know, I'm gonna use macadamia nut oil. I'm only gonna put a teaspoon of both. Olive oil and macadamia nut oil. I don't want to do too much. But yeah, it's kind of weird because you almost feel like you're not hungry at all, like you shouldn't be eating at all. But that doesn't make any sense, because then as the day progresses, you're like, well, I need food. You know, you almost feel like you're anorexic, but you're not. But you kind of want food at the same time. It's so weird. But the thing is, like, if you were to truly just stuff yourself with food, that's the problem, because then you end up like how I was on the 7-day fast, and just bloated, and you gain a little bit more weight than, like, back the weight back than you should, and stuff like that. So it's not really, it's on one hand it's not really worth that, but on the other hand maybe it's just not even worth fasting like this. So here's the biryani. I'm gonna pour it on some of the steak and the vegetables and the eggs. And then the macadamia nut oil is going to be exclusively for the salmon that I made. Hopefully I feel better after this. I mean, I really do I feel like I need to eat like real food, you know. Not that fat isn't real food, but it's just that, you know, the protein is, my whole thing is that with the protein, I'm going to be able to use it for like working out and stuff throughout the day. So maybe I might feel a little bit bloated, but since I already had the fat, now my body's kind of used to having that food. So actually, before I had this, I'm going to check my ketones. I think they're going to be kind of low because I was just having food throughout the day. Like I said, about 1,000 calories yesterday, but not all at once. You know, I was having raw kefir and stuff like that. And yeah, let's check the ketones. No, it's probably going to be low. Like, it's probably, I hope I'm still in ketosis. I mean, it might be point whatever, I don't know. But like right now, obviously it's the dawn phenomenon because it's early in the morning, but yeah, but we'll see. So it might be 0.6, 0.7. But it's worth checking, you know. And also, like, the cortisol is probably going to make it lower too, so it's not a big deal. It's just for me to see what I should expect, you know, throughout the day. Because I do have a sense that I didn't really lose that much fat, like, because when I weighed myself, I was 157.8 pounds, and that's fine. It's fine to fluctuate because, I'm at 2.8 actually. And that's weird because I think my body is still registered. See, I didn't really have, like, usually when I break my fast, it feels like with a big meal like this, it's just like everything goes out. So right now I actually have to take a digestive enzyme just in case. I took it yesterday and it didn't seem to help with like the overall, because it felt like things were stuck in my body. It was weird. So let me just go ahead and take a digestive enzyme. And obviously I have to take my other vitamins, but yeah, it was weird. So yeah, I think I'm gonna start work kind of early. But yeah, right now I have this weird feeling of like malaise a little bit. I feel a lot better after eating, because it's red meat, so that's probably why I didn't feel that great. It's like, check out my food. Yeah, I don't know if you can see it. Hopefully you'll see some bites, but yeah, it's just, man, it's about 900 calories. Yeah, but like just general malaise. I don't know. Looks like I cooked it well. I don't always know how I did until I. So good. Oh man, the yolk dried up. It's all good. Sorry if you don't like me watching me eat. Sorry, not sorry. Well, this steak came out great, but it's well done. That's the way I like it, but it's a New York steak, by the way. Salmon came out all right, but it was kind of like frozen in the wrong spots, which is fine. So tomato. Tomato tastes really good. Yeah, I'm feeling a lot better already. Big piece of garlic. Oh, that tomato tastes so good cooked. It's so underrated. Dang. It's like eating pizza or something. Bok choy, by the way. I just ate a whole piece of garlic. Tasted weird. Oh yeah, I'm feeling a lot better. The power of red meat. Cannot be exceeded. I also didn't exercise yesterday. I wanted to, but something wasn't right. I feel like I had to rest. But today I definitely will. It's all about the caffeine. So having no caffeine. And basically like general cortisol control somehow. You know. And you shouldn't underestimate it because it's gonna come by, especially if you do a 1-day water fast, probably not bad. It won't be that bad. If you do a dry fast, oh yeah. Especially the way that I did it, where after a run, I didn't have any water, so I was extra dehydrated. So you got to find ways to find things that you can enjoy or that will decrease your cortisol. Do whatever you gotta do. Buy Pokemon cards. Go out, enjoy nature. Go skydiving. Whatever it takes to get that cortisol under control, because it's gonna get out of control. Wow. Forgot to add jalapenos, but it's all good. Yeah, I just got this sense after breaking the fast yesterday. Like, I can't do anything. I can't do anything I enjoy anymore. I don't know. I just got this weird sense, and it's total bullshit. You know, it's not true. Of course, you can do things you enjoy, right? So it's like, I think you just have to intentionally do it. And honestly, I haven't been able to because of work. You know, so I just keep working and stuff like that. So. And then I just go straight to the bed because it's like, fuck, man, you know, I gotta. Today, luckily, is before the weekend. So yeah, I can't believe my ketones are so high. But yeah, I got to keep this. I got to make sure that I stay on track with things, like take my vitamins and stuff. I didn't do that yesterday because I just didn't see a need to, but I think you still need to be consistent no matter what. I should have been doing that, and I'm going to do that today right now. Thanks for watching.